Hello everybody, my name's Ken. I work for Parker Towing out of Parker, Arizona. And I've had a lot of people talk to me and they kind of amazed at the things that I get to do. I run heavy tow truck. I also run light tow truck for Parker Towing for Mark. And they often asked, well, how do you do this? What do you guys use? Well, I just want to start by letting you guys know that I started my own YouTube channel, and I'm plan on introducing you guys to the towing industry as I know it. I've been doing towing for 7 years. I am a certified heavy operator, so a lot of training goes into doing what we do. So I just ask that you guys bear with me. If you like what I explain to you and talk to you guys about, please subscribe to my channel. Also, if you've got any questions or comments, please let me know in the comments. But first off, I want to introduce you to my truck. My truck is a Kenworth. She has a Century 70 35 wrecker body on her, which means she is capable of lifting products up to 70,000 pounds. She has a 35-ton, two 35-ton winches on her. So let's get busy. I hope you guys enjoy my video. So first off, here we go. This here is the compartment that I have set up for my recovery chains. My recovery chains are 1/2 inch, grade 100 rating. I also have frame forks and axle forks in this compartment. Also, I will be showing you guys how to use this stuff and giving you some more specs. This is just my introduction video. In my second compartment, I have hooks for different types of trucks. All of these hooks in here and the block and tackle are used in the recovery process. Also in this compartment, I have air hoses and air fittings, and I also have electrical hoses. So these are all things that I use to recover or tow trucks. In this compartment, I have an adapter for my underreach for lifting up trailers. It's a 5th wheel plate. It's almost similar to the same style 5th wheel plate almost that you will find in the back of your pickups for towing. Also have a recovery strap. In this compartment, I have a chainsaw just in case I need it. These straps here are axle straps that we use for tying down the front axle to the underreach. In this compartment, we have my light bar. This light bar is really nice because this light bar is completely remote, which means I do not have to have a cable running all the way down the length of a truck and trailer. These are the front axle forks. I love these. These get used all the time. One of the best things that I have on this truck. And this here is the control panel for my truck. I can control everything in this truck, including the throttle to give myself. I also have a remote control, so if I need to be away from my truck, I can step away and still control the functions of this truck through my remote. This here is my underreach. This is a 3-stage underreach. I have 113 inches of reach with this one, which is really nice. I've got twin lines on it. These lines right here are 5/8, 3/4 inch, sorry, 3/4 inch steel rope cables. These are my safety chains that I use for hooking up to a vehicle that is in tow. That way, if some reason something fails on my truck and that truck comes off of my underreach, I've got a safety chain in place to keep the truck from going anywhere. This is the little control side. This one here basically controls my boom and my winches and my spades. These spades here will push down and allow me to stabilize my truck even better when I'm doing recovery operations. These here are continuous loops. They are absolutely awesome to use. They're a lot lighter than me having to haul around heavy bulky chain, and I get the same rating out of them or more. This one here you see in these 3 different configurations, whether it's a vertical, choker, or a basket, it'll support in a working load of 21,200 up to 42,400, and that's my blue ones. The red ones also have their own rating. They're smaller, but they're also really effective, and they're a lighter duty, but it still goes from a 13,200 rating to a 26,400 rating per strap. Just a little bit of mixed matched straps and ratchets in this compartment that I might need on scene. A little bit of lashing rope. You never know when you're going to need just a little something to tie down with. I got timbers and dunnage that I use to support vehicles or to support a trailer. If I get one on the side, I can lift it up a little bit to put that under there to give me more room for straps. Just a small tool compartment on here. This is just kind of miscellaneous. I got miscellaneous wrenches. I've also got electrical supplies that I can use. Pliers, crescent wrenches, some ratchets, and a whole bunch of miscellaneous air fittings. These are T-hooks that we use for caging brakes open so the truck will be able to roll. These are quick connects to allow us to quickly adapt to some trucks that have air fittings that you can just snap into and pressurize their system. Those work out really nice. This compartment here, I take and use this one for signage, some bungee cords. My big wrenches are in here. A little bit of cleaning supplies and stuff for my truck. This is my big tool compartment. This is the stuff that I use on a daily basis. All of my sockets, 1/2-inch drives, some 3/8 drives that I use, and my impact. I've also got my flares that are in here too, and my jack and stuff that I use quite frequently. I put my wrenches, the most common ones that I use, are mounted on magnets, and they're on my door. And the chains that I use most of the time, these are my tie down chains, or towing chains as we call them. So these are the ones that I'm going to use with binders, something that's going to have tension on it. So these are not safety chains at all. Safety chains never have tension on them. So, and I've also got more axle forks and frame forks in here that I can use. I've also got end caps for my underreach. But that's the basics of this truck. This is what I carry on it. And most of these trucks, you will find out that they are really expensive. This one here, brand new, was close to $400,000. But so, I mean, what we work with is expensive, but it's very much a necessity when we're trying to do things quickly and safely, not only for us to be safe, but for all the folks on the road to be safe as well. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please leave me a comment. If you got any suggestions for future episodes, you are more than welcome to leave those as well. And don't forget, please subscribe to my channel. I will be trying to post new videos on a weekly basis. So that's kind of my hopes here. I want to help everybody to understand the towing industry and what we do and why we do it. So please, like I said, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, help us out, and tell your friends.